Let's talk about the most evil man to have ever walked the earth and who is responsible for atrocities like this child losing their hand. The devil himself, King Leopold II of Belgium. King Leopold II was the constitutional monarch of Belgium from 1865 to 1909. He established himself as the absolute private owner of the Congo Free State, operating the territory as his own corporate entity rather than a Belgian colony. The devil, King Leopold II, hired explorer Henry Morton Stanley to map the region and secure over 450 fraudulent treaties from illiterate local chiefs who unknowingly signed away their land. At the Berlin Conference of 1884, Leopold deceived the United States and European powers into granting him personal sovereignty over 900,000 square miles of territory by falsely promising to open the region to free trade and end the East African slave trade and fund humanitarian missions, none of which were true. To enforce his reign of terror, he used what was called the force publique, which was led by a small corps of white European officers who commanded over 19,000 native African soldiers. Many were mercenaries, while others were orphan children kidnapped from destroyed villages, brainwashed, and forced into service to commit atrocities against their own people, including cannibalism. They say up to 10 million people lost their lives during this time. Demographic studies estimate that between 1885 and 1908, the population of Congo was cut in half. And I know you've seen all these kids and people with a missing hand. Well, that's because King Leopold II and the force publique required soldiers to present one severed right hand to their officers for every single bullet fired to prove that they had taken out a rebel and not wasted ammunition, including the amputation of toddlers, women, children. It did not matter. Hostage camps where women and children were routinely essayed, starved to death, or executed, and exterminations of entire villages.
Hitler kills 2 million white people. He is the most evil man that ever lived. Leopold kills 20 million Africans. He still does not appear on the list of the most wicked people that ever lived on the earth. There must be something wrong with this narrative. Totally something wrong with that narrative. It can't be right by day, by night, by numbers, by mathematics, by ethnography. It cannot be right. That the whole world watches the massacre of black people.
King Leopold, the most evil man to have ever lived.